Aura farming. This term has been taking over my For You page within the last few months. Now, I've seen video after video, characters after characters, just aura farming for the love of the game. Because this shit really is an art form. Okay, it's not that deep. But yeah, aura farming is when people basically try to act tough or try to act nonchalant for the camera. And they will do the most random acts possible for the sake of gaining aura. But yeah, this video is going to be unemployed, so bear with me. So now how I recently discovered aura farming was this one trend where a TikToker would basically try to drop a piece of paper in hopes of someone picking it up so they could pretend like they're giving this other person an autograph. So this way they look famous. Now it sounds pretty stupid on the surface, but you know what? It's an alright trend. I mean, we could be dealing with like electrocution speedrun any percent. So you know what? I'll take it. It could definitely be worse, for sure. So yeah, a lot of people know what that shit is now. Everyone's talking about it. And everyone's discussing the biggest aura farmers of all time, and which we'll get to that discussion later. However, I know this video sounds so unemployed to the point where I gotta hit up the job center, but people do this in our day-to-day lives. Some people just aura farm as a desperation to look cool, and others do it for the love of the game. And they already have aura to begin with. They don't even need to do it, they just do it. Now, surprisingly, with it being a terminally online term, it does exist outside of the internet. And it's all because we explained it as trying to be cool, like 2 years ago. Or we would just say, like, they're doing the most to impress somebody else. Like, that was it. But now we got a term for it. Aura farming. Now, you've definitely seen somebody who is aura farmed in public. Like that one dude at the party trying to be all mystique in the corner. He's got his leg up on the goddamn wall. He's got a fedora on. He tips it a little bit. Okay, no. If you saw that dude, you would, like, run as fast as you could out of the building. That is not aura. Or if you have an L-mans, they will farm in front of the girls and put you under the bus. They will switch their entire personality just to get some cool points in front of the girls. And it will be such a dramatic switch to the point where, I don't know, he's like a nerd at League of Legends. He's like, hey, let's run League of Legends. And then he'll literally sit there in front of the girls that you're on a two-man with. He'll say some bullshit like, yeah, so this loser was on League of Legends the other day when I called him. Like, bro, what? Alright, come on. You're just a cornball deep down. But this is just lame shit. Now, depending on your circumstances, you could be either good or bad at aura farming. But in this case, dude had no aura, so he had to farm it. Like that one kid that posts a Bart Simpson edit saying, don't hit me up on Snapchat. Like, he's just trying to be edgy, mysterious, and cool. Like, bro, nobody cares, I promise. But yeah, there are so many aura farming moments that have been surfacing on the internet due to this rising term. And now we gotta start with the most iconic aura farmer in media, Piccolo. When you search up Piccolo, aura farming is literally the autocomplete search. That's how you know this dude is a Division 1 aura farmer. Look at this pose and that one and this one. Like, this is truly a beautiful art form. Like, just the way he stands is so tough. Hypothetically, if I had to fight Piccolo and he was standing just like this before the fight, I would be quivering in my boots. The whole world could be ending and Piccolo would still be aura farming. Like, we see the fit, bro. I can't hate, bro. This pose is just too tough. And his fit, he just wears it to wear it, bro. This shit weighs him down, and his power level without it is higher, but he still wears it anyway, just to farm. It's like wearing something weighted while you're running, and you still beat someone's time in a track meet. And you have this, like, Ashton Hall type of vest on that slows you down, and you still beat somebody's time. Like, that's just a crazy-ass flex. And every time he takes off the fit, they make it an entire scene in the show. They make it super intense, so that's how you know shit's gonna get serious. S-tier aura farming right here. Playboy Cardi. Now, not only does he have 2 kids pushing 30, but he's also an aura farmer. Like, at the night of music's release, Cardi had Kai talking to him like he was talking to a goddamn Ouija board. Every moment in Cardi's life is about gaining aura. Up until the millisecond he dropped music, he was just trying to farm aura that entire time for 4 whole years. And for some people, it just got corny, which, you know what, understandable. And even at the beginning of 2024, when we all thought music was gonna originally drop, he went on Aiden Ross's stream and said a total of, like, what, like 10 words? Like, this was the point where I was like, okay, bro, we get it. You're mystique. You're mysterious. And even aura farming in front of your own kid is crazy work. He used aura farming to market his album for the last 4 years. You know what? I cannot knock that type of hustle because it definitely worked. If you were in the rap space, you heard about it. And it was the first thing you listened to that night or that morning because his ass waited till 6 a.m. But this dude was doing Mr. Fantastic type of stretches to aura farm. Like, there was no need for you to get the whole NBA to tell you to drop the album. Okay, it wasn't the entire NBA, but there were a couple teams that made posts telling him to drop the album. Now, there are many many more examples in fiction or in real life of people aura farming. Like that one anime character, Killua. I probably just botched that pronunciation. This dude, as everyone else was riding the horses, this guy was standing on a goddamn horse. I would have fell off in like 1 second, maybe a couple seconds, if I had pretty good balance. He wasn't even doing it to try and intimidate anybody. He was just doing it in a random scene for the love of the game. Now, I don't know which scene's more of a farm, but in this one, I haven't really watched any Hunter x Hunter, so I don't really know what's going on. But everybody's falling to their doom for some reason. And look at Killua, hands in the pocket, just chilling, being all nonchalant, while falling to your doom. Like, this type of composure is just unmeasurable. Darth Vader, all right, with this guy's breathing, he can scare somebody. So he's definitely got aura. He is a villain with aura. But in some scenes, he just enters the facility with the most grand and sinister entrance of all time. This dude's pull-up game needs to be studied. Like, it will just go pitch black while he's there, sitting in the darkness. He'll start breathing and then just randomly light up his lightsaber. And random rebel troops were getting slam dunked to the ceiling just by Darth Vader using 1 second of the Force. So clearly he has the intimidation factor, but the pull-up game just makes it even better, I'm gonna be honest. That entrance was just cold as hell. Duke Dennis. Now I know this example's old. It's like almost a year old, but there's a clip of Duke shaking grapes before eating them. For what reason? I guess for just some more points, for more aura points. I don't know how that's gonna do that, but there was even a clip of him on a roller coaster when you're supposed to be like goddamn holding on for dear life or putting your hands in the air out of enjoyment. Nope, he was sitting there unfazed, and then all of a sudden his hat flew off and it was Raps, and he knew the farm was over afterward too. And I don't even know why Duke needs to farm. Everybody's saying he already has mad aura, and everybody glazes this dude. Glazes, like I mean glazes.
Davis? No.
All he did was appear on the screen, bro. Holy shit. I fuck with Duke, but bro, this glaze is insane. Now, next for the most recent example, we have the Minecraft Villager. If you haven't seen Peak Cinema yet, definitely would recommend going to see some Peak Cinema. But spoiler warning if you've not seen the Minecraft movie. Now, there was a whole side plot in the real world where the school principal hit a villager in the real world. All right, the villager escaped to the real world. And as the principal, she was panicking that she just hit a goddamn villager, asking if he was all right. And somehow it turned into a date, which, okay, I guess. And the villager had to say nothing on the date. And the principal was just falling in love already. But yeah, don't question it. It's the Minecraft movie. And at the end of the movie, the villager just started speaking English. How the fuck did he learn English? This was just the funniest side plot ever. Oh, and also there's this picture of villagers aura farming in the game. This is low-key tough. Next, we have Ferb. Now, this dude was the quietest cartoon character probably ever. I mean, let's be honest. And whenever he did speak in the cartoon, it held weight. It felt like everybody had to stop and listen. Ferb was not saying shit. Bro, look at this. One-handed on a raft. Everyone looked like they were having a good time, smiling teeth and gums, but no. There's Ferb standing with one hand, not even fazed by the fact that he could fall off that raft at any second. Shadow the Hedgehog. Basically every frame of the new Sonic movie, it was just Shadow aura farming the whole time. In one of the scenes, he hit the cleanest no-look block of all time. And oh, did I mention he hit the cleanest bike slide of all time uphill? This was uphill. Okay, he's at least got to be in your top 5. There's no way. This dude is upside down, basically, almost upside down, and in midair, hitting this pose. Ferb was just one-handed on a raft. No, this takes it to a whole nother level. And he hit these 2 poses within the span of 10 seconds, by the way. Or like close to 10 seconds. But these poses are gonna be iconic, bro. Trust. Brad Pitt. Now, I know he's fitted up, but bro, we see the fit. We can clearly see it. He's not even looking at him either. He's just staring off into the distance. And I mean, you know what? If you got this type of shit on, then you know what? Bro's gotta understand. Huh? Spider-Man. This flick goes hard. I don't care. This flick is crazy. But yeah, people think the photo with the edgy wolf is cold. No, this is the definition of cold right here. This washes that photo. Who is the biggest aura farmer of all time? Drop a comment down below. I'm either saying Shadow or Piccolo. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, all these characters have aura and are just farming for the love of the game. But watch this video right here about characters with no aura at all. Go watch this video right now. Go, run.